Hey, don't you love it when your expectations are exceeded? When you get more than you bargained for? Like when you go through the drive-through and you order the 10-piece nuggets, you open up that box and there it is. You got 11 nuggets. Yeah, me too. Today, you're getting the extra nugget. Let's go. Hey, vinyl community, what's going on? This is Darren up in the record room. Sure appreciate you checking this out today. It's been a while. Been a few months since I made a video, and I don't know, my 2 or 3 subscribers are probably sitting on pins and needles just waiting for this to happen. But anyway, I sure appreciate it. You know what to do if you like the videos that I do. Please give me a thumbs up, a subscription, tell your friends, your neighbors, whatever you need to do. I sure appreciate it, and I do enjoy watching all the videos. I've learned a lot about record collecting and music in general through the vinyl community, so just trying to participate a little bit more and get to know some folks. So as I mentioned in the intro, this is the video that keeps on giving. We got a few extras baked into this one. So let's start out. What do we got today? We got a road trip. We are going to visit the birthplace of cool. We're going to visit a really cool record store. I got 5 fiery, fresh finds that I picked up at said record store. And we have my first ever real grail that I found in the wild last week. So a couple of weeks ago, I was down in St. Louis, Missouri. And on my way home, had the chance to stop by and visit Billy Hurst, the vinyl community's own Billy Hurst. Riverbend Records. Check out this hot t-shirt I picked up there. And I've been wanting to get down there before. A lot of you folks know Billy from the vinyl community. I think I learned about Billy Hurst from Melinda Murphy, so thanks, Melinda, for giving me the heads up. But why would you want to go visit Billy Hurst's record store? Got 5 good reasons. 1, Billy's an awesome dude. I got a chance to meet him while I was there. Knows his stuff, knows his records. It's a great store. He's just a nice guy. I don't know him very well, other than what I've watched his videos, got to hear him, but walking into the store, and he actually we sat down and talked a little bit about what I was looking for and what I was into, and traded some records, that kind of thing. So it was really nice to get a chance to meet Billy. Another great reason, selection. Man, he's got records out the wazoo. If you're into rock, classic rock, metal, heavy metal, country, a little bit of everything, but I really found it, man, his grail wall had a ton of stuff that I was really interested in, and was tempted to spend some money there, but I didn't. I watched myself. I did pick up, like I said, 5 really good records from Billy. But it's a clean, well laid out store. The staff was great. A lot of great used stuff. That's what I found. Not only was it just the titles he had, but just the quality and the condition they were in. The stuff I picked up was almost mint. I mean, everything was clean, well packaged, and like I said, priced well. So great place to visit. I got a few. I'll try to put in a few pictures from my trip. Let's see. Another good reason to visit Riverbend Records. Food. Like right next door, there's like a donut shop, barbecue place. So, I mean, make a trip of it. You can go visit Billy, pick up some records, get some grub. Sounds like a plan to me. Finally, I talked about the birthplace of cool. Godfrey, Illinois is right next to Alton, Illinois. And Alton, Illinois is where the one and only Miles Davis was born. And I'm going to pop a couple pictures in here too. And if you go downtown Alton, there's this really cool statue of Miles just right in the middle of town. And it's really, it's cool. It's a cool place to visit, and it's a neat little town. Very picturesque, right on the Mississippi River. And a lot of old homes, a lot of history there, and it just kind of makes you wonder, like, I don't think Miles was actually there. I need to get up on my history for Miles, but I think he was born there. I'm not for sure how long he lived in Alton, but it kind of gives you a sense of more of his background and where he came from. So, cool place to visit. But let's talk about records. Okay, so I said that I picked up 5 records from Billy. Actually, I bought 4 that day, and I'm cheating a little bit here. I bought one from Billy previously just online, and he shipped it to me. I saw this record. Someone in the vinyl community had posted a video on it. I can't remember now, but I called Billy or sent him an email and said, hey, do you still have this an extra one of these laying around? And sure enough, he did. Here we go. Motley Crue, self-titled from 1994. This is an unofficial version. I think I'm not sure if it's German or if it's a European pressing, but Vince Neil is not on this record. But Vince Neil is on the back of the record, which is just kind of funny. But it's on this super cool bright yellow vinyl. Matches the album cover. But if you know about this record, this is when Vince left the band. And a lot of people were, didn't like this record at first. But I always liked it. I think it's John Corabi is the lead singer on this record. And it's heavy, it's hard, it's kind of grungy. Tommy Lee's drumming is fantastic on it, real heavy, powerful, and I've always wanted this. Actually, this year this was one of the grails that I wanted to pick up because we tried to find an original version of this. It's very pricey. I think probably well over $200. I saw some close to $400. So really happy to have this unofficial version. Sounds great. It actually sounds better than I thought it would. It sounds more like a CD, but really clean, really, just a great sounding record for an unofficial release. And pleased to have this. And gotta say thanks for that one. Next up, this is what I did find at the store at Riverbend. Hall & Oates, Private Eyes, and I really. It's not something I was actually looking for at the time. I didn't have this one, but the condition on it, I mean, this record is not only the record, but the jacket, it is super clean. And I'll show you this. Take a look at it. You can see there. I mean, this thing was almost mint. And great songs on here, Private Eyes, Did It in a Minute, and what's the other one? I Can't Go For That. And I love Hall & Oates. Live at Daryl's House is just a fantastic show if you haven't seen that. And that's life goals for me, to have a house like that where you can have a studio and have friends come over and play. But Live at Daryl's House is awesome. So glad to have that one. Next up, this one is some heat. 1982, first pressing, Van Halen, Diver Down. Did not have this one in the collection. And when I saw it at Billy's place, I was like, yep, put that one in the stack. Warner Brothers. Let's see here. Take a look at it. Again, just the quality, and this is clean, not a scratch on it. I mean, one thing you'll know about the records at Riverbend is how Billy grades them. And he's very conservative, because I think this was a VG plus, and the cover and the record, man, are almost perfect. So glad to see that if you get something there, that you can trust how he's marking them and the condition that he has on them. So, all right, next one up. This was one again that, man, I wasn't setting out to find this record. Wasn't something I had on my list, but Kiss Asylum. I'm a kid from the hair metal days, right? And this is probably, I think it's one of the most hair metal records that Kiss put out. But this is 1985, first pressing, gold stamp promo. Still has the sticker on it, the hype sticker, and it just, again, let me show you this record. Look at that. I mean, this thing, it's like a mirror. So I don't know if Billy cleans every record in the shop. I doubt it, but these ones that I picked up, and I don't know if this was, I think he had a collection of some used you know, hard rock and metal albums that came in, and this is part of that. But these are super clean. The jackets are fantastic condition. So glad to have this. Great, you know, look at some of the hits on this. Tears Are Falling, Who Wants to Be Lonely, and that 12-year-old locker room classic, All Night. Really. Anyway, glad to have it. Love Kiss. Love that record. Next one up, again, 1997, first pressing, poster included, and this is, I mean, I would call this record mint. There is nothing wrong with this. I think Billy may have posted an Instagram picture of this, and I'm going to try to throw in a picture as well that has the poster. But, oh boy, this thing is clean, and it is, you know, from a condition standpoint, it is, again, almost mint. I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe a scuff here or there, but super clean. The cover is perfect. The cover is perfect on this, and I'm not a huge Styx fan, but this is my favorite record of theirs. Fooling Yourself, and what else is on this? Come Sail Away. And this record, I mean, I played this a number of times already. Sounds amazing. It really does. Much better than I thought. And actually, the louder, on my system, the louder I play this, the better it sounded. So really just excited to have this one in the collection. And my favorite Styx album, as I said. So, all right. Now, hey, it is time for the extra nugget. Since I've been collecting records, you know, we all have that list of grails, that list of records that we'd like to pick up. I found one this week in the wild, unexpected, and it is Led Zeppelin 2, a Robert Ludwig hot mix pressing. Went into my local record store. I didn't get this actually at Billy's, so but went into a local record store here in Central Illinois, and just a crate full of used records had come in, and there was some Led Zeppelin in there. And every time I've got, you know, 2 or 3 versions of this album already, but I don't have the hot mix, and the hot mix is the one that I wanted. I think most of you are probably familiar with that. It's basically a version when this album first came out. It was pressed hotter, meaning louder, heavier bass, and it caused some of the cheap record players of the time to skip. So they pulled that one off, put out another press that was kind of watered down, and just didn't sound as good. But so this one is rare, if you can find it. And so I just get in the habit of every time I find a Led Zeppelin 2 to see if I can find the little RL that's in the run out groove, or the dead wax, as they say. And so I was picking through that stack of records and saw this one. And I'm like, yeah, I might as well check. I think they had it for $39, which is about what you're going to pay around here for a good copy of Led Zeppelin 2, but not a hot mix. So the guy in the store knows his records. But so I opened it up, found the RL on both sides, and asked the gal working there, I said, hey, can I give this a spin just to see if it sounds okay? Because I was looking at the price, and I'm like, maybe there's a scratch on it or something like that. But it is in, I'd call it VG minus condition. I cleaned it up real nice, plays great. And the mix, it truly is. I've done a lot of comparisons to my other copies that I have, and it sounds great. Really happy with the way it sounds. The jacket is in better condition than my other first pressing I had, so pleased with that. And I don't know, it's just fun to find one of your grails out in the wild. Wasn't on the internet or anything like that, trying to pick it up online. Just a nice surprise to have that day. So picked it up, brought it home, and super glad to have it in the collection. So let's see what else. I guess that's about it. I did want to give a couple shout outs. Rachel the Music Ma'am mentioned me in one of her live streams the other day, and actually gave me some inspiration to make this video. So thank you for that. I mentioned Melinda Murphy. I sure appreciate your videos, And Billy, I will be back. Loved your record store. If you have not been down there and you're close to St. Louis or you're going to be in that area, please stop by, check out his record store. Great guy in the vinyl community, and loved his store. So with that, I will say thank you. I sure appreciate you tuning in. Until the next time, peace. We'll see you.